What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Jacksonville Jaguars franchise mode, and you might be seeing 2017 and being like, what the hell happened? Well, I did some offseason stuff, and I recorded it, but this is not technical difficulties. I did record the offseason stuff, but let me tell you, it was pretty dang boring and long and arduous, and after simming a season and it not going well, it seemed like it lost its value a little bit. But I will recap what happened very quickly and kind of tell you what happened over the course of the whole season. Because I simmed the whole season, but I did stop a little bit. And again, we were bereft with injuries. The wide receivers stayed healthy, but Chris Ivory and Yeldon, as you can see, Chris Ivory's a 77. People have regressed. Blake Bortles, I think, was up to an 84, 85. He regressed back down to an 82. I don't know if it's just because it's not automatically distributing the XP, because it looks like he has 10,000 XP. So it wasn't set up to be a sim league or anything. And I always think that when you are going to sim, the computer looks at the numbers and basically the numbers only, and, you know, kind of goes by that. It's not the best team wins every time, but it's more based on numbers than it is normally when you have an influence on how the game is going. But as you see here, here's a rookie McCain. We did draft him. He's a fullback. We also drafted this guy right here, B. Mayer, who is a running back, because I planned on trading away Ivory and maybe even Yeldon. This guy had a high draft potential, and he kind of fell to the third round or so for us, and we did scoop him up. Shelby as well filled that B. Walters wide receiver 3 spot. I needed some depth at wide receiver, so I reached for Shelby. I think that was our first round pick. Didn't pan out so well. I mean, he's a 75. Our best pick, I think, was this guy right here, Heartline. He has a quick development, and he's a 77 overall. As you can see, he has 8,000 XP, while a lot of these other guys don't. He is almost double the development of everybody else. He was our best pick, and I think I got him in the 3rd or 4th round. I'm not exactly sure, but that left guard is what we needed, and we filled that position awesomely. I don't know. Also, I think we got a strong safety. Well, that guy's trash. There was somebody else, though. Maybe he's hurt. Maybe he got hurt. I think he was a free safety that we drafted. We also got a left end or right end. Here he is. He's the starter right here. Wolfolk. He's a 78. He starts over Odrick. He's a normal development, nothing crazy. But we got him pretty early. I think like the 2nd round. But he's a 78 overall. He's not bad. That was a good draft pick as well. We had a solid draft. I did reach a little bit for that wide receiver for some reason, because I knew we needed depth, but also because we had a lot of injuries last year at wide receiver. I didn't know if Allen Robinson and Allen Hurns had a higher injury rating or something. That's why I went with wide receiver. So, I simmed the whole season. There's a new quarterback in town. Obviously, Tom Brady retired, because he retires, I think, this year every time you sim. Before this season, I should say. The Patriots drafted a new quarterback, and they actually got to the Super Bowl with him and then got blown out 35-3, I think it was. Here it is. Yeah, Seattle Superhawks. I mean, that's fitting. The Seattle Seahawks are Super Bowl champions, following a 35-3 win over the New England Patriots. Actually, absolutely wiped them out. And yeah, hard loss there for New England and the rookie quarterback. Also, the first pick overall, if you guys are curious, was a quarterback, and the Niners took him. I can go back and show you guys some of the depth chart, I should say. It's not really stats, I don't think. Maybe it's stats all time. But here you go. 49ers, this guy, Chris Fitch, was picked 1st overall. He 23 for 12 touchdowns to interceptions. And then go to the Patriots really quick. Riley Mayer, over 4,000 yards, 30-20 on touchdowns, interceptions. Not an incredible year, but a pretty damn good rookie season from Ole Miss. The old 6'1" Riley Mayer. He got him to a Super Bowl. He did the job. He just couldn't beat the Legion of Doom and Seattle in the Super Bowl. But yeah, that is going to do it on this franchise mode. I kind of wanted to make this episode. I did. I recorded the free agency, which we didn't sign anybody because our cap room honestly isn't that big. And then the draft, like I said, it was mediocre. It kind of took like 20 minutes to get through it all. So I didn't want to drag you guys through it. I kind of wanted to do a recap instead and, you know, just wrap up this season and this franchise. And like I said, I did sim an extra season. That's where all these stats are coming from. I hope that was clear, that we're in 2017 offseason. But yeah, I wanted to see where our team landed, and we were 7-9. We missed the playoffs, and yeah, that was basically it. I wanted to make this video to wrap that up and also set up the next thing I'm going to do. And the next thing I'm going to do is going to be an offline, not a cloud, franchise mode. And also on my other gamer tag. This is on my Wolves at My Door 2 gamer tag. So I could shut this gamer tag down, not pay for anything anymore, not pay for EA Access or Xbox Live. I wanted to do something different. I didn't want to do a rebuild. I wanted to do a kind of like a bump in the road team. And by that, I mean, I debated doing the Saints because they have, you know, Drew Brees' age is the bump in the road coming up. And there's also another team that somebody actually suggested to me on Twitch. And I thought about it. And the more I thought about it, I was like, that is a great idea. So we are going to go ahead and do the next franchise mode with the Chicago Bears. The Chicago Bears have a huge bump in the road coming up with Jay Cutler and his contract and his age and his inability to lead a team. And just moving on from Jay Cutler is really going to be the story. So instead of rebuilding the whole team, which we don't need to do, I think we need to do a little bit on defense. But we have Alshon Jeffrey, and we have that new rookie, the new rookie halfback Howard, who is actually pretty solid. So we're going to move on from Jay Cutler, whether that's in the first year by trading, or if we just, you know, suck it up that first year and get to the draft and draft a quarterback early or something. We do that. Either way, I like that better because not only do I do a rebuild season all the time in Madden, it seems like everybody loves doing the rebuild, which is fun, but we're going to do a rebuild in a different scenario. So hope you guys are excited for that. I'm excited for that. I wanted to make this video like shorter than 10 minutes because I watched that back when I was editing it. And I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, oh, I wanted to see the draft. I wanted to see your thought process. And for that, I do apologize. But guys, trust me, it was literally like the ending video after free agency, the re-sign and the simulation. It was almost 40 minutes of just menus and nonstop talking. And yeah, it wasn't great. So this wrap up hopefully does it justice, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you're excited for the next franchise mode, please leave a like. And I can't wait to get back on the field and do that. But yeah, till then, stay safe, stay up, peace out.